Hello, it's N60Sean and it's our third WrestleMania match. This time for the N60 Tag Team Champions, Markiplier, teaming up with myself to take on the current reigning and defending first ever N60 Tag Team Champions, the combination of PopularMMOs and Ssundee. Now, me and Markiplier managed to sort of earn this shot through just defeating and ridding the YouTuber world of the Five Nights at Freddy's crew, who caused a bit of chaos in our tag team division, and a couple of teams tried and failed to try and rid Five Nights at Freddy's from the universe, and PewDiePie, who was in charge of the situation, was like, whoever deals with the Five Nights at Freddy's crew will be in line for an N60 tag team title match. So here we are, myself and Markiplier. We also teamed up with Dan who also helped commentate the match where we earned these tag team title matches as well, but Dan TDM is going to be in the main event against Jacksepticeye. So me and Mark are taking on Pat and Ssundee. Now, me and Mark in a six-man tag team action. Actually, we've got a pinfall victory over the tag team champs. Markiplier defeating Ssundee in a non-title situation with the phenomenal forearm, or the glorious kick, and then the phenomenal forearm combination. So, are we going to see new tag team champions? Will the tag team championships change hands at WrestleMania? Well, pretty sure Pat and Ssundee are going to have something to say about it as they make their way down to the ring for the N60 Tag Team Championship match. No team's really come close. I think this might be their first title defense since winning the championships towards the end of Season 3. They defeated Septiplier in the final, so Markiplier is the only other, it's been in every single N60 Tag Team title match that there's ever been. So big opportunity for Pat and Ssundee to prove why they are the most dominant tag team in our series. They were crowned champions for winning the tournament in Season 3. If you've not seen the tag team tournament of Season 3, then go and check it out. There's a playlist on my channel as well. Should also say, get involved with the N60 Heroes Rumble. This is your last opportunity, really, to get involved with that, because if you're watching this video sometime in the future, that there will be no link in the description. It will be gone. So get involved, and then you could see your character in the N60 Rumble to be our first ever Heroes Champion, which is our championship for the fans, as Pat and Mark lock up in the opening stages of this contest. Pinfall or submission, the only way to win, or the only way for Mark and N60Sean to win the tag team titles. Of course, the tag team championships will not change hands on a disqualification or a count out, as Pat, with the advantage in the early stage, big knee to the midsection and a nice big suplex. Pat liking those suplexes, and tossing a Mark across the ring, and going for an early pinfall here too. And Mark just kicking out in I think there's a little bit of respect shown from Pat and Ssundee there. That's just really wrenching that elbow right into the collarbone and shoulder of Mark. I mean, it's an interesting strategy from Pat, because obviously Mark's finisher is the phenomenal forearm, and if they start working on that shoulder and that arm, that is going to be severely weakening Mark's major weapon. That looks to be the strategy that they're going with here, as Ssundee coming off the top rope with that double axe handle to the arm of Mark, and dropping him on the backdrop onto that shoulder, and again slamming that arm into the mat and stamping at it. And Pat and Ssundee making no secret of the fact that they are trying to weaken Mark's most offensive move, his secret weapon. Well, not really a secret weapon, it's his signature move. We all know about it, the phenomenal forearm. But smart by Ssundee and Pat, an interesting strategy going forward. So they're going to be looking to be isolating Mark in the early stages, and again keeping Mark firmly in their corner. Do not want him to make a tag to N60Sean. Drop toe hold, and followed up by a stiff elbow drop right into the spine. Stamps from Pat, and again working on that arm, going back to that arm, slamming it into the canvas. And now going for a submission move here, weakening that arm. Again, if Markiplier taps out, that is a submission victory for Pat and Ssundee. And that could be what Pat's looking for here, maybe going for the submission victory. I don't think we've ever had a submission victory in the history of this series. German suplex from Pat, going for the cover here. 1, 2, and Mark still managing to kick out. And Mark's going to be wanting to make that tag, hopefully trying to get that arm recovered. And again, just managing to reverse and now throwing those right hands. And you can see that that the weakening of the arms of Markiplier. Maybe those punches not having the impact that he would have liked, and Pat spinning him over with a fireman's carry, and just as Mark was getting close to the corner, Pat sends him to the opposite side of the ring and sends me flying off the apron, and Mark with the arm drag putting Pat into the corner, but not on the apron. N60Sean is not there to make the tag due to Pat knocking him off the apron. Ssundee make the quick tag as Pat was in the corner, and now Ssundee is the legal man. An unlucky break for Markiplier. Could be question marks over whether Markiplier and N60Sean will work as a unit. They seem to do well in the 6-man tag. Previously is Ssundee using Pat, as he likes to do, as a human missile, and this could be it for Mark. That's 1, 2, and this time N60Sean come flying out of nowhere. Mate, improve your accuracy on those clotheslines at once, mate. Flies in, and now, for the first time, actually getting any sort of offense in as well. Spinning heel kick, again completely missing, and just like, sort of bouncing off Pat. And oh no, just caught Mark in the face. It's all going wrong. Sending Pat into the corner, hopefully to give Mark an opportunity to get some offense in, but that was an okay performance from me there. Tornado DDT, hanging Pat up, and this is good. It's a great position for Mark to be in. Could be looking for the phenomenal forearm. Ssundee spotting the danger, and with a stiff elbow, knocking Mark even off the apron. Smart anticipation from Ssundee, spotting that the phenomenal forearm could be coming at any point, and just making sure Mark was not in the position to deliver the move. Pat sliding into the ring. Pat's finisher, the F5. If he hits that, that could be all over. And again, as we see, those clotheslines not having the strength behind them to knock Pat off his feet, sending Pat to the outside of the ring, and then makes the tag. N60Sean, do better than what you did just then. Oh, just sliding into the referee. Got the case of the exploding TNTs. A flying forearm over the top rope, a vaulting body press. Didn't quite get all of it. And N60Sean stinging right jabs. Quick flurry of offense from N60Sean. And the high kick sliding into the ring now. Looking for a phenomenal forearm of my own and just completely miss. Pat now with a front face lock and drops me on my head with a suplex. Maybe knock a little bit of sense into me at this stage. Irish whip, N60Sean sent off the ropes. I mean, this is WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all. Could nerves be getting the best of the challengers here? As Pat goes for a right hand, and now N60Sean fires back with a right hand of his own. Drops him with a Stone Cold Stunner. Nice stuff from N60Sean. Goes for the cover, but Pat's still too strong. Not enough offense. Clearly nowhere near enough has been inflicted on Pat at this stage. One of the strongest YouTubers in the entire series, probably in the entire world, to be honest. Drops Pat on his head with a pile driver, and that is a dangerous move. But again, Pat still too strong. Didn't even think we got a 1 count there. Hoists up N60Sean and drops him with a suplex. A little bit of amateur wrestling from Pat. And now looking maybe to make the tag to Ssundee, who's just, you know, having a little chat with the crowd, as Ssundee sometimes does. We've seen Ssundee go into dirt mode before, which has been a problem. And now N60Sean back and forth with Ssundee. Hits him with a diamond cutter. Shades of his other tag team partner, Dan TDM. Could this be it? That's 1, but no, Ssundee kicks out of 1 after the diamond cutter. Obviously not quite the expert of the diamond cutter is Dan TDM. And Ssundee with the DDT. That's one of his signature moves. And N60Sean in a world of trouble. Irish whip. Ssundee now going for a suplex, but I just sort of slapped him on the ears. It's an interesting counter. N60Sean now picking up Ssundee. Gonna need some serious spells of offense. Yeah, and that will do it. Drop the nut on Ssundee as he was coming off the ropes. And that could have just completely knocked Ssundee. Could have even knocked him into dirt mode. And the glorious N60 kick. Now that'll do it. And we might be seeing the combination of moves which put Ssundee away in the 6-man tag. The glorious N60 kick after that stiff, like, disgusting headbutt. And now Pat could be looking, Mark could be looking for the phenomenal forearm. Hits it with the injured arm. Could he get enough power on it to get to 3? We could have new champs here. 1, 2. Is Pat in quick enough? But Pat just manages to break up the pinfall just in time. And it's just completely and utterly battered. He just beat him up there. Absolutely battered Mark. And then Markiplier just getting to his feet. Tags in N60Sean again. Maybe that little beating from from Pat. Why am I getting everyone's names confused? Beating from Pat, maybe sending him a little bit on edge. Ssundee with a flying forearm. Picking N60Sean up. What could he be looking for here? Could be looking to set him up for the diving elbow drop. The Michinoku driver, this is usually teeing up for Sundee's diving elbow. If he hits this, then there's not going to be a title change in this match. Going up to the top rope. Can Ssundee hit that elbow? But N60Sean pops up and nails it with the glorious kick. Out of nowhere. That's got to be it. New champs. 1, 2. And Ssundee just kicks out and Pat, who was just a little bit of a step too short of breaking up that pinfall. And now he's just come in. F5 to N60Sean. Ssundee with the cover. Mark's been knocked off the apron. That's 2. And N60Sean just managing to kick out of the F5. Don't see that very often. Ssundee now, who's got to be reeling from the glorious N60 kick and the phenomenal, the 2 N60 kicks and a phenomenal forearm, the 1 winged angel. Dropping N60Sean in the corner, and now Pat is tagged back in. I mean, this is going back and forth. I mean, you could say the advantage could be with the champs, but I'll tell you what, there's been some signature moves flying out of nowhere, and those are the things which can change the game. Markiplier tagged in, and a huge, huge clothesline. Sending Pat down, and now Mark could be looking for the phenomenal forearm again, but Pat catches him. We've seen this counter before. F5 to Markiplier. And now I've been knocked off the apron, which is going to make it potentially difficult to stop any kind of pinfall. Is he looking for a second F5 here? But no, Pat with that injured arm. The Kimura lock is locked in. And I'll tell you what, this could be bad news for Mark. And Mark taps out to the Kimura lock from PopularMMOs. Submission victory for the champs. And PopularMMOs and Ssundee retain against N60Sean and Markiplier, who put in a reasonable showing there. Some hopeful spots with the glorious N60 kick knocking Ssundee in midair. But it was a comprehensive victory for the tag team champions at WrestleMania. Exploding TNT and Pink Sheep are in the frame for a title match. Could also as well, well, actually, I don't think they can. What's happening with Delirious and Vanos at the moment? I mean, they were technically victorious in their last match, but who knows what's going on with them. We've still got the Heroes Rumble to come. That's probably going to be the next video, so you're going to be wanting to get your entries in as quickly as you can. And also we have Dan TDM and Jacksepticeye for the N60 Championship. Will Vanos cash in his money in the bank? All those questions and more will be answered. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate every single one of you, all of your comments, and also some of the stuff that you're sending in through the Fun Kids website as well, which is the radio station that I work for, and it's the radio station's hosting the entry form for the Heroes Championship, and all of you sending that stuff in is amazing. And thank you for all of your nice comments and junk. See you later, guys. You're all excellent. Bye.